He's as stiff as styling moose. But thank God he's breathing. I wouldn't get away with murder, despite my important mission. I won't wake him up before I've searched in here thoroughly. He'd just be in the way. I call that chemist's equipment. It seems that our maestro has antidepressant production for a part-time job. I'm not even gonna touch the chemicals. I won't wake him up for now. I have to search thoroughly here. I won't wake him up. I'll search his jacket. He had just a cigar there, but a huge one. I'm not even sure Fidel Castro has a cigar that big. I'm finished searching, so I can try to wake him up. Johnny, wake up! Nothing. Although it was a first-class Midwestern smack. It'd wake up a Mustang. I need to do something else. Johnny! Nothing yet. Maybe I could use those chemicals to whip up a potion to wake up slightly poisoned stars. I have a feeling I could use these elements to make ammonia. And ammonia smells so bad it would wake up a dead man. But what elements are they? Damn! Well, we'll see what it does. I hope I don't make meth by mistake. How would I explain that? Something happened. It started boiling. The relationship mix is going to be the most important thing, but I've never been good at mixing. An NO combination. The name itself tells me this isn't the way to go. It's evaporated. I'll try again. The box is totally empty. Let's try it again. A combination of NH, NH3 for ammonia. I'm a small chemical genius. Yuck! What a stench! And I have ammonia! It should wake up that dreadlocked corpse.
What? Where am I? Who am I today? Dead bride? Scissor-handed? Chocolate factory? Fleet Street? Which one is right?
Howdy, I'm Detective Hayseed.
What? Who? What does it matter to me? Just tell me what you're doing here. And what's happened to me?
You know, it's a funny story. It includes pizza, bananas, and ammonia.
Yeah, that's great. I'm having as much fun as scurvy here.
I am so sorry, Maestro. I needed to ask you a few questions, but I didn't know how to get to you.
Scribble, scribble, scribble. You journalists. All the time.
As I've said, I'm not a journalist, but a detective.
What? A detective? But I really am as clean as a frigate's bottom. Dogs have set me up. I'm the victim here.
Calm down, calm down. I trust you. That's not what this is about.
So, what is it about?
I'm looking for the man in the photo. Could you help me?
Let me see. Well, that's Blackguard Errol.
So, Billy Carrio.
Pardon?
Nothing. Go on.
He was helping me with the movie we've been shooting. He had loads of information about pirates and stuff. He wanted to act in it. He's like a boiled lobster on screen. So I sent him off elsewhere.
Sure, you can't make a breakthrough without talent in Hollywood. There are just no untalented actors here. Not a single one. And may I ask you where you sent him?
Yes, matey, you can.
So where?
I'm not telling you. It's secret. Perhaps only if...
Only if what?
You know, my little monkey got lost. Pirate's best friend she is. So, you find her for me, we can natter some more.
I'll do everything I can. I noticed your notes, presumably for the movie. What do you know about Dionysius and the pirates?
Now, I know all I need for my wondrous role. Dionysius was the scumbag who betrayed us pirates. We just wanted the recipe for the wine of eternal life, and he will suffer horrible torment for it.
Someone told you all this stuff, am I correct?
I'm protecting my sources. I won't discuss that.
Of course, it was that bastard Billy Cario. He sucked the juice out of the maestro's head. That's all for now. Thank you.
Not at all.
That must be Johnny Dread's monkey. I must catch it. Bare hands won't do. Come on, don't fret. So the monkey doesn't like being stuffed into a trouser pocket. Who knew? Here's the little monkey.
Cheers, lubber.
You're welcome. Now, tell me, where did my suspect go next?
As I said, he had no talent, so I did the only thing possible.
Which is?
I sent the lad off to make sci-fi. Bunch of loonies they are. Mad as a box of turtles, nipping nadgers. They've their own studio hidden away, so that nobody knows about it.
Sci-fi? As if I missed that. And where's the studio?
Somewhere by that catering stand. Ask the maidservant there. She'll roger it.
Thank you so much.
Old matey. The lubber left summat athwart for a likely lad, and ye fit the fizzog he said would look for it. So, here ye are.
I don't know if I should thank you or take offense. Another part of the movie? That Billy Cario is toying with me, bastard. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What'll it be?
I heard there's a secret studio here.
What? Who by?
Does that matter now?
Okay then, okay. What do I have to do with it?
Well, that studio. I was told you would know where it is.
Well, I do know, but it's top secret information, so I'm not telling you just like that. Unless you arrange something for me.
And what should that be?
Try to influence my boss, the security guard, somehow. He's the only person who can give me a few days off work. I want a vacation permit.
All right then, I'll try it. Is that even real? Does nobody work for free these days? They all want something from me. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good.
I've talked to the food lady. She's somewhat tired. I hear you're in charge of vacation permits.
Look, sir, it's an internal affair. It's none of your business.
Are you sure that the lady at the counter couldn't have a day off?
Man, I'll repeat it one last time. The vacation forms will stay in my pocket as long as I am the boss here. Is that clear to you?
Absolutely clear, sir. You're the big boss. Thank you. I can see lots of vacation permits sticking out of his pocket. And a hanky, too. Perhaps I could make him blow his nose or cry some way or other. Howdy. Would you mind holding that onion for me?
I'm here to guard that ship, not to hold an onion.
I know, but the actors are having an onion peeling competition. They say you can't do it in under 5 minutes.
What? Give it to me. Heh, see? Less than half a minute and the onion is peeled. I'm just crying a little, but that happens.
Don't worry about that. Onions always move my emotions too. But you are a real whiz. One doesn't see that often. It did take some tears, but the permit is mine. So here's your vacation permit. I almost gave up the ghost, but here it is. Time to relax. Great!
You're my savior, sir. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, but tell me quickly where the secret entrance is.
It's here behind me where the blanket's hanging. But shh, it's top secret.
Well, I know that. Thank you. Poor woman. Those sci-fi aficionados messed up her head. Anyway, I'll be off. Right away. Man! I'd expect a sci-fi studio of today to be a big bare room with a green screen for computer tricks, when in fact there is this spaceship! But I can't see anybody around. Billy Cario might be in the ship. I must get into it. A pump. It looks like an air pump, but perhaps it can be used with some gas, too. This is what a Soviet-made spaceship would look like. This is a message for future generations. Even in hundreds of years, punch clocks will still be necessary. A ship door. I can't see a handle. Dang. This is where I can open the door, I guess. But there's no juice getting into it. I'm no genius, but this is where the power supply cable fits in. And I even know what's wrong with it. Fastening screws are missing. Where can I get them now? A small window. Who knows where it leads? I'll borrow a few screws. No returns necessary here. Jiminy! The punch clock has a card storage inside. A little modernized then. The insides of the punch clock. The screws are in place. Now I just need to tighten them. I hope it doesn't fly off now. Look! Something's filling up automatically. So it wasn't a power cable, but a hose. Great! And the ship has juice again. I have no clue what the code could be, so I can just try a few combinations at most. There wasn't any of them. I should have paid better attention to my code-breaking classes. I need to find out which buttons have been pushed most frequently. I don't know I need to find out which buttons have been pushed most frequently. If I powder the buttons, I might see which ones are most frequently pushed. Didn't help much. The buttons are powdered, but I still can't see much. I need a UV lamp or something like that. Yeah, that could work. I'll turn on the UV filter and see. Great! The powder is reacting to the UV. The most used buttons are 0, 1, and 3. So the possibilities have been narrowed down considerably. So, it's 0, 1, and 3. That doesn't make so many combinations. I'll try it now. See? Blimey! In here it's a whole different world. Really? The camera is nice, but it's also in the way here. I'll try to push it away. The cart has just told me I don't spend enough time in the gym. I need to do it differently. This is where the captain sits. You can tell. It's upholstered. Besides that, it has a strange button on the backrest. A translator? So this here is for translating? There's a hole beneath it. A screen. Who knows what it's for? But why is there a flickering red light above it? A door, but I can't see its controls. And they're blocked by the camera. Damn, I have to get behind them. I'm sure Billy Carrio's there somewhere. It looks like a touchscreen. You need a password to get inside the system, and the only way is through an HW lock. What is that? I see, so that's a hardware lock. The juice is on the left. You start it on the left, and there are some switches in the middle. If I get the juice into the right CPU, it'll definitely run. I can only try the switches 4 times, and the active CPU keeps changing. A complicated machine, but it won't trick me. Nothing. Negative. That. Yeah, that worked! And the system has been successfully hacked. And it's starting. Such a huge computer and only 2 icons? That's disappointing. Let's try the exclamation mark. I hope the screen won't start shouting at me.
Activating. Opening the drawers.
Look, it controls the drawers. That one is stuck. What's the matter with it? What's the matter with it? What is that? My goodness, what kind of a monster is that? It looks like a plush toy. Yes, a plush toy. This Klingon has edges as sharp as a razor. Just right for toddlers. Made in China, no doubt. I'll tie the rope to this eye here. Now, I need to get a draft bull, and I can drag it away. That's no good. I won't get anything with this. That's no... Captain's armchair.
Turning the crew seat is not possible. Sit down on the chair. It will turn.
Wow. Automatic seat turning. In the future, all effort will be unnecessary. Perhaps the rotation would be enough to tow away the cart. Sure. I'll tie the armchair to the cart, and then I'll turn the armchair around. That could work! Done! Now, I just need to turn the armchair. Let's try it.
Rotation isn't possible. Only a crew member can use the chair.
What a shame. I have to start it another way. Where can I get a crew member? That will work. Clingy is certainly a crew member. Let's try it.
Turning the chair is not possible. The weight is too low.
I guess Clingy will have to put on some weight first. Maybe I could soak something up with him. He's a plush toy anyway. Let's try it.
Turning.
Maybe I could... Come, you're not fat enough anyway.
Deactivating drawer opening system.
I guess nobody has translated this dead language. Pinch me! It's really beginning to translate? Considering this is just a film studio, this ship comes across as really modern to me. What do we have here? John Carrio's logbook. Year 1430. Before leaving the harbor, a
certain man called Dionysius boarded the ship. I took him aboard because he promised me an abundance of wine and entertainment nobody has seen before. He certainly kept his word. I can't explain it, but after he got on board, we had 42 extra wine barrels. It was a miracle. Day 17 of the voyage. I couldn't help asking our guest a few questions about his origin. He claims to be the god of wine, theater, and mirth. A god. I can't believe that. I must know how he makes his wine. If he doesn't tell me voluntarily, I'll force him. Day 20 of the voyage. That Dionysius is incredibly tough. He hasn't told me anything, and he just laughed at my threats. He said I should keep my distance from him, or bad things would happen. He's quite persuasive about that. Day 30 of the voyage. Tomorrow, I'll throw our guest to the sharks. Nothing has broken him. He has no value for me anymore. We'll get a royal price for his wine, and we'll still have enough to drink for the rest of the year.
It continues with entries from the 16th century, about 200 years later. It looks like a chronicle of the Carrio family. It says here, Nicola Carrio, year 1614. I've finally found
this diary. It was hidden with the statuette of the first one, Oz Carrio's statuette, the founder and patron of our ships. The lost symbol of our family is back. Under his protection, we'll sail the open sea, looting and plundering. The legends didn't lie, and my ancestor really met Dionysius. When I was a child, my father scared me with the horrible fate of John Cario's ship. John wanted to throw Dionysius overboard, but at that moment, the whole ship was covered by grapevines. The oars turned into snakes that poisoned and strangled most of the crew. Dionysius was deaf to the groans of the people, and he drowned the survivors in wine barrels, one by one. It was truly terrible. Only John's son was saved. The captain hid him in a chest, together with the diary and the statuette of the first one, and he threw it into the roaring waves. With John Cario's death, the glory of our family faded away. Nowadays, Dionysius's offspring ride in carriages and laugh at us. They are the noblemen living in luxury, while the common people toil in mud. We used to belong to the greatest corsairs of all the seas. We had everything you could think of. And now, our home is the filthy street, while they build their castles and indulge in wine. I won't reach my peace until Dionysius's vermin pay for our suffering, with gold or blood.
Year 2013. Our assumptions were correct. Our efforts won't be in vain. Dionysus's descendants have swapped those royal thrones for boards, directorships, and they rule the Film Academy. Today they have even bigger power than before. Fortunately, my ancestors have followed the right track and infiltrated the Film Academy. The end of our long journey is approaching. Everybody must suffer.
And there's a signature here. Errol Cario, which means Bill. So that scoundrel, Billy Cario, is driven to revenge an old wrong. Not only does he want to steal the winners list, but he wants to do something horrible to all the members of the Film Academy. From all I've gathered, his family have been working on it for ages, and they have even infiltrated the Academy itself. If I find out what positions in the Academy they've managed to reach, I could outrun Bill and stop him. I'll try to push. Perhaps it's the key to everything.
Activating the door opening system. The system has failed. I repeat. The system has failed.
Damn, that stupid camera is blocking the door, so I can't open it. A gasoline spill, or what? I'll soak up the gas with it. An extremely combustible teddy. The ideal toy for your child. Let's do it again. Let's try it. Hooray! I'm an incredible genius! And on top of that, I'm modest.
Activating the door opening system.
I've opened the door. That's what I call security. I've never taken so long to open a door. When I tell myself it couldn't be more futuristic, I see this. When I tell them at home, no one will believe me.